Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other basic gear.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
Revelio!
While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Con. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons. Imperio. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns moonstone.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone.
Incendio!
We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended, the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch? Accio!
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use
You'll
it to
find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify. Nothing to identify. For now, at least. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Escape. Back. Mouse left but conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conjuring spell. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conf Ringo. Conjuration. Herbology. Herbology. Decorations. A collection of decoration, scientific ornament, scientific stuffed toy dragon. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Stuffed toy dragon. A stuffed toy dragon. Resources required. Moonstone. 164 out of 2. Default. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. ZX. Change size. Left control. Hold. Disable snapping. Escape. Backslash. Hold. Exit. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Object not inside playable space.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Escape. Lumos. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Alter the physical. Altering spell. Scientific wall pediment. Scientific wall pediment. Mouse left button. Scientific archway. Scientific wall alcove. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Level 17. Scientific wall alcove. Scientific wall Level 17. Escape. Lumos. Lumos. Utility. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conjuring spell. Conjuration. Scientific central floor. Scientific central. Scientific balcony. Level 17. Scientific doorway. Conjuration. Escape. Potions. T-shaped small scientific hopping pots. Scientific. Gravender standing banner. Make the room of requirement your personal Gravender common room. Gravender standing banner. Small scientific potion station. A small scientific potion station with one small eclectic potion station. Conjuration. Small potting tables. Herbology. Utility. Enchanted loop. Rugs. Medium conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items. Medium scientific rug. Medium scientific rug. Medium gothic rug. Resources required. Moonstone. 136 out of 3. Backspace. Undo. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. Medium scientific rug. A medium rug that. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in. Medium eclectic rug. Object not inside playable space. Level 17. Gravender standing banner. Make the room of requirement Ravenclaw standing banner. Scientific central floor. Conjuration, decoration, seating. Scientific chair. Scientific chair. An innovative chair. Conjuration budget. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Winged mirror. A rectangular. Herbology. Botanical. Utility. Furniture. Scientific. Decoration. Slytherins. Stuffed toy dragon. Stuffed toy dragon. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget. Green. Pink. Resources required. Moonstone. 130. Conjuration. Herbology. Medium eclectic rug. Scientific central floor.
Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Level 17. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Mouse left button. Conjuration. Utility. Furniture. Herbology. Rugs. Furniture. Decoration. Decoration. Stuffed toy dragon. A stuffed toy dragon. Conjuration budget. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Conjuration. Utility. Scientific central floor. Conjuration. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor.
Perhaps you didn't know Deke was near.
Scientific central floor. Mouse left button. Conjuration. Conjuration. Stuffed toy dragon. A stuffed toy dragon. Green.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that...
Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Eclectic central floor. Gothic central floor. Scientific, botanical central floor. Eclectic central
Your
floor.
space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke,
Scientific archway.
would you mind?
Of course,
Botanical
Professor
archway.
Weasley. Professor
Gothic
Weasley
archway.
showed Deke this bit of magic
Botanical
some years ago.
eclectic art.
Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Scientific balcony. Scientific balcony. Mouse left button. Botanical eclectic Gothic balcony. Scientific bookshelf. Botanical book. Eclectic bookshelf. Gothic bookshelf. Scientific wall pediment. scientific wall pet, botanical wall, eclectic wall, gothic wall pediment, botanical, eclectic wall, scientific bookshelf, botanical eclectic book, gothic bookshelves. Scientific main ceiling. Scientific main ceiling. Botanical main, eclectic main ceiling. Gothic main ceiling. Scientific bookshelf. Scientific bookshelf. Botanical, Gothic bookshelf.
You've been practicing.
Scientific archway. Scientific archway. Botanical archway. Gothic archway. Eclectic archway. Scientific wall alcove. Scientific wall alcove. Eclectic, Gothic wall alcove, botanical wall alcove. Eclectic archway. Gothic archway. Botanical archway. Gothic archway. Scientific corridor entryway. Eclectic Gothic corridor entryway. Scientific entrance corridor. Eclectic entrance Gothic entrance corridor. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Eclectic walls.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I'd like something natural and earthy. I'd like it to feel warm and cozy. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
corridor, scientific corridor, eclectic corridor, Gothic corridor, scientific corridor, botanical corridor, eclectic corridor. Scientific wall, scientific wall, botanical wall, eclectic wall, Gothic wall. Scientific wall, botanical, eclectic wall, Gothic wall, scientific wall, botanical wall. Scientific window, botanical window, eclectic window, Gothic window, eclectic window unit. Scientific wall, botanical wall, eclectic wall, Gothic wall, scientific, botanical wall unit, eclectic, scientific, botanical wall unit. Botanical, eclectic wall unit. Gothic wall unit. Botanical, eclectic wall. Scientific wall entrance. Scientific, botanical wall entrance, eclectic wall entrance, Gothic wall entrance. Scientific, botanical wall corner. Scientific, botanical wall corner. Scientific wall corner. Botanical wall corner. Gothic wall corner. Scientific wall. Scientific wall, eclectic wall. Gothic wall. Scientific wall, botanical wall. Eclectic wall. Botanical, eclectic wall, Gothic wall, botanical wall, eclectic. And baby portrait, house elves and mistress portrait, gazing witch portrait, house elves and mistress portrait, a bright painting depicting a witch with her two house elves, and mistress, gazing witch portrait, selected spaces currently on Nibbler and witch portrait. Scientific wall unit. Scientific wall unit. Botanical wall, eclectic wall unit, Gothic wall unit. Scientific wall, Gothic wall unit. Long mirror. Wing mirror. Archway. Gothic archway. Mouse left button. Scientific, botanical archway. Gothic bookshelf. Gothic bookshelf. Entrance court, scientific entrance court, botanical entrance court, eclectic entrance, Gothic entrance court, scientific and botanical entrance court. A whiteout. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and